Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rhonda. Today I'm doing a review on the Modelones polygel nail kit. This kit does not come with the nail lamp or something else. Let me think. No, it comes with everything except the nail lamp. That's all you would need to go with this. However, I have purchased the lamp before when I purchased the full complete kit, so we've already got the lamp. So let's see, this is just the curved dual forms. This kit didn't come with the straight ones like the last kit that I got. It comes with a brush. It doesn't come with a dual brush, which I don't use the scraper end anyway. You just take and stick. Sorry about my camera blurring. I'm about to get a better one, so you can see, there's your brush. So for now we're going to set this aside until we get ready to do it, okay? It comes with a bottle of slip solution. Oh, this kit on Amazon is, for Amazon Prime, it's like $25 with free shipping. So if you have an LED UV light, which is required to do these nails, then just order you this kit. No, actually, I'm sorry, excuse me, it was like $21 for this kit. It's like a starter kit, which I think all of them are really. Okay, this is your base and top coat, which I have some already open from last box that I ordered like this, so I'll be using it. It comes with a small file, and then the light apricot and clear. We're not going to be using those today. Instead, we're going to be using the soft pink and the white. Okay, Modelones is my favorite brand. However, these nail forms are not. So I've got some nail forms that they sent me the last time from the last time I ordered some straight tips. So, or not tips, I'm sorry, forms. So I'm just going to stick all this back. And what we're going to do is open this slip solution and use this brush that come in this kit and use the exact same products that came out of the last kit. Okay, so let's see. Here's the soft pink. Let's check out these colors right quick. Okay, puppy, sit down. Oh, I've got one of these already open. I don't want to open another one. Let's see. I'm just totally hung up on these polygel kits. I love them. Let's see. There was air left in that. Okay, there's the light pink right there, if you can see that. That's white. And then this is the soft pink. Let's see which color we want to go with. I think I want to go with the soft pink. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, so I said I was going to start doing better at these. I do have a better camera on the way and a lot more packages to review, so hopefully they'll be here. Okay, so we're going to put the slip solution in our little damping dish. You can order these kits on Amazon Prime, and it comes with everything. And when I say everything, I mean right down to the damping dish. The light that we're going to be using today is Joy T UV LED nail lamp. It's 86 watt. I ordered it from Amazon Prime for $14. This is the nail file we'll be using. $14 Amazon Prime. Okay, now let's take this brush back apart. Okay, we're gonna get it loosened up a little bit in our solution. A lot of the kits on Amazon do not come with slip solution, and if they don't, then you can use this right here. Make sure it's 70%. Sorry about the wobbling. I just rolled the table. I've also got this kit here that I bought from Amazon Prime for $10. We're going to give that a try. So now, I've already prepped my nails. I've pushed my cuticles back. I've cut them, filed them, got all the shine off. And then I used this that I got also from Amazon Prime. If you don't do this, you might as well not do the nails because they will come off. I have been using the Modelones brand, and my nails have been popping off fairly easily, so I'm giving this one a try. It's got the dehydrator and the primer. Once you file your nails and clean them off and get all the shine off, you need to do this or the nails aren't going to stay. Put the dehydrator, then the primer, cure it for about 30 seconds, and then you need to apply the base coat, which usually comes in a kit. This kit, however, did not come with a base or a top coat, so make sure they do if that's what you're wanting to do, or you can order just the base and top coat from Amazon Prime, as I have done. This one here is the matte top coat, but you can order the whole kit to where they all three come. Okay, this is the Modelones base coat, same thing that come in this kit. You do a very, very, very thin layer of this, but I'm stressing this to you. I am not a nail tech. I am not a professional. I am a complete amateur. I am in no way paid for this. This is not sponsored. This has become a hobby of mine, and I'm not at all experienced with nails. However, I am experienced with knowing that if you skip the prep, if you don't do the nail prep, you're wasting your time. Prep the nail. Get all that cuticle skin and everything off your nail plate. You really need a nail drill to do this, but you don't have to have it. I mean, it takes a little more time and effort if you don't have it. But go ahead and do those extra steps, because if not, then you're, like I said, you're wasting your time. You might as well tape on nails. Okay, like I said, do a very thin layer of this, because you don't want it where it's not cured. I've got too much on there where it's a little too thick. Okay, once we do this, we're going to cure them in the lamp for about 30 to 60 seconds. That thicker one needs a little bit longer. But see, you can see where I've put the bonding primer on there, where it's turning black in some places, because it's a little sticky. I'm not sure if it should be. But I changed primer and dehydrator. I changed the brand because I'm thinking I've done all the steps correctly, and I'm still losing nails fairly easily. So I'm going to give this one a try, and maybe it's better. Now, back to what I was saying. Once you do the base coat, very, very thin layer, cure it 30 to 60 seconds. Then we're ready to get started on our pink Modelones. Now, if you order a kit like this, just like it was like 20 or 21 bucks. It's just the basic necessities. Now, you can order the big kit from Modelones from Amazon Prime, and it comes with a damping dish, the brush, a big file. Actually, it comes with a dual-ended brush, such as this one. You've got the picker tool on one end and the brush on the other, which the picker tool isn't necessary because I don't ever use it, but I do like having those brushes. Comes with a slip solution, the nail lamp, nail art, anything that you can imagine that you need or want, except for the primer and dehydrator. That's all it doesn't come with, which I'm sure there are some kits there on Amazon Prime that do. I haven't ordered one of those. And then, of course, you'll need to purchase a nail drill. Nothing fancy. I've actually ordered one smaller than this that doesn't come with the big box or the foot pedal, but it comes with a really big bag of sanding bands, all the bits that you need, and it was only $10. So you want to make sure your lamp is faced away from your workstation, because it will cure the polygel. So, okay, you need your base coat and top coat set aside. We've got our brush dampened up and loosened up and ready to go. Now, as soon as these get through curing, I'm going to take a wet paper towel that's wet with some alcohol and just wipe over my nails, because they're really sticky from that base coat. A lot of it, I haven't used a base coat or a top coat yet that isn't sticky, or a polygel that doesn't leave a sticky film. So now, if you use the dual forms, it doesn't. I'm really not sure as to why. If somebody could leave me a comment down below and let me know. I also see where I missed a couple spots after curing on this hand. I want to make sure I get the base coat all over so that we don't have any lifting this time. Let's see. Right here on the edges. See, you can tell I'm just an amateur at this. I have a real hard time getting the sides. Okay, but we're going to get it this time. Let's make sure we got the whole nail covered with this base coat. I hope I didn't get it too thick. Let's check these out. Make sure the same. No, did okay on those. Huh, I wonder what happened. Okay, cure that again. Wasn't meaning to take this long. That's the reason I had the prep done. I was wanting to try to have all this ready so it didn't take up so much time. Okay, now, again, I stress, do your prep. Prep the nails. If you don't, you're wasting your time. You don't have to have any kind of gel polish anymore because the polygel comes in all colors. Any color that you can imagine you want of it, you can find it. The only color I'm having a hard time finding is anything fluorescent. Now, there's glow in the dark, like the color change, but I don't like that. I want it to be all the time fluorescent neon colors, but I have yet to find those. So, okay, I'm already 11 minutes into this video. I did not want this to be that long of a video, so I've got to rush this up a little bit. You can't really rush this, but it doesn't take nearly as long as, say, acrylic nails or even with me press-on nails. Okay, it's still a little tacky, so I'm going to take some alcohol on a paper towel, and I'm going to just, sorry about that, I'm just going to wipe them off really quickly to get that sticky layer off, because you don't want that to get in the way. Okay, let's just wipe that off a little. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna try to do the ombre or the French fade because, as I said, I'm an amateur. This isn't something that I do professionally. I'm not sponsored in any way. I purchased these myself. Sorry, pup. I guess I'm getting on his nerves. I purchased these myself, and I'm just doing a review to show you how simple and how fun it is. It's very addictive. Like, I love these. I have ordered so many kits. Like, I've ordered so much unnecessary stuff anyway. I've got something on my hand. Okay. So now, when you do your forms, I've got these that are a little flatter. You make sure that they fit sidewall to sidewall. You want them bigger, not smaller. And this one's a little bigger for me, but it'll work. Okay. Now, the reason I don't use the spatula tool on the end of the brush, I just squeeze it straight into the form. And you put in as much gel as you want length, but you want it thicker around the middle and thinner on the sides. Okay, so now you just take your brush. And when you put the slip solution on there, you make sure you dab it off, because the one thing you do not want is slip solution mixed in with your polygel. When it becomes sticky like that, you add more slip. Dab it, because you don't want to mix it in, and then push it around. See how much easier the slip solution makes it to work with that gel? It's becoming sticky again. I wonder why. Lord. Okay. Now, that looks like a big clumpy mess. We're going to smooth this out right quick before we go any further. I didn't want it that long, but you can always cut them and file them down. You just don't want to have a whole bunch of gob of mess squeezing out once you put this on. Okay, now, and so you don't have to be in a hurry. You can't be under a LED or a UV light while you do this, or outside. I learned that the hard way. Okay, so now let's go ahead and rinse our brush off, because we're going to have it ready to do the sides and underneath. Okay, now you place it on your nail. Some people start about midway of the nail. They don't go all the way down to the cuticle. I don't do that. I like going all the way to the cuticle so I don't have to go back and do anything later. Straighten it up, and then wipe off any that seeped out. See that big gob of mess underneath? you take your brush and you smooth it out. So you don't have a big hard clump under there, because that's not what you want. And if it's coming loose, I got a quick fix for that. This actually came in another kit, or you can order these on Amazon. Okay, now we'll go back under and we'll straighten all this gunky mess out under here to where it's not so you can tell I'm an amateur, can't you? This is really fun to me. It really is. And I love it how everyone makes it look so easy. It really is, though. I know I'm making it look harder than it has to be, but it really is so simple and fun. Okay, now, take our light. I'm going to bring her back over here, and we're going to cure this. Let's make sure it's straight with that clip. Okay, we're going to cure this, and you can cure it with the clip on there. It's a clear clip. You cure it for 60 seconds, a little longer if need be. But I think 60 seconds will do it. And then you flip the nail over and cure it underneath. And that way you have both sides. I'm going to go ahead and go completely through this one nail, so that way you guys can get it. I've got several videos. I take forever to explain something, but I'm really overly explanatory with it. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys thoroughly all the way through one nail. And then if you want to continue to watch as I do the rest of them, this really is so simple. And you've got pretty nails that you don't have to go to the salon and pay $50 for. You can change them up as often as you like. Make sure that you get the soak off polygel. This is not soak off polygel. You have to take this right here and sand it off, which is fairly simple. Now, as I said, some of my nails popped off. All right, we're flipping it over. Some of my nails popped off unwillingly. I wasn't wanting them to, so I had to sand the rest of them off. Sometimes that happens if you put too much slip solution on there, or like I said, I don't know if it was my primer. But anyway, okay, when you flip it over, you don't have to cure for 60 seconds. You cure it for about 30, and that ought to do it. However, I've never used a clip, so I'm going to take that off and stick it under there for another minute. Not a minute, but a couple seconds. I like that little handy-dandy clip. It actually came in the kit that I showed you first, the pretty kit, the UV gel pretty kit that I got on Amazon for $10. Okay, now I love this nail lamp because you can set it on 30, 60, or 120 seconds and then just stick your hand under it. Let's make sure that cured under there. Okay, we're getting there. And a lot of times if you don't let your gel cure completely, it will, when you go to clip it or file it, you'll see all that gunk in the very center. Okay. That black spot that had got on my thumb with that primer showed through. Oh my goodness. Okay, now, this is the mess we have. See, we should have done something better with that. And then you just take, and you can squeeze it or rock it, but you peel it right off, and voila! See, that black spot showed right through. And this side isn't sticky. Underneath is. But what we're going to do, since I made that mess, I'm just going to take and drill that off. Oh, I don't want to get that in my slip solution. Okay. What a pretty fingernail we have there. And so quickly. See, if you have those clips, you can do clips and do all your nails at once. I'm filing it off now around my cuticle, where I should have been more careful and brushed it away a little better, but oh well. You live and you learn. And this is a learning process. I mean, it doesn't take that long. I mean, it's stick some gel in a form, stick it on your finger, cure it, and go with it. It's so simple. The most important thing is prep. Prep your nails. That takes the longest. Really, it doesn't take that long. Not as long as what it... I mean, it's worth it for the time that it takes to do it. I had to file down here where it pushed out around my cuticle. But see, I don't know if that was big enough. It looked bigger before I put it on. But then see the underside? You don't want all that gunked up mess under there. And it's hard to get in there and e-file it without hurting yourself once it's hard. So I recommend go ahead and take the extra time to go ahead and smooth that out before you cure it, so you don't have that mess. I'm very, very gently trying not to sand myself. There we go. And then I'll file it down a little better. I'm just trying to show you the gist of it. These are so simple. I was so tickled when I learned about these, because like the press-on nails, they come right off with me. It's so embarrassing too. These, you might pop one off, but not near as regular. And you know, if you've got something you've got to do one night where you're not going to be being rough with your hands or working out in the garden, these are perfect. Now, if you're like real rough on your hands and lose a nail every time you do it, the acrylic dip powder, this same company has the acrylic dip powder, which I'm about to start trying to get into, and I'll do a review on that next time. But in the past, I've had issues with, I can't file worth of crap, and I've never been able to do acrylic nails. I've tried a few times, but I just gave it up. This is the most simple, fun way of doing it. You see all that dust? Okay. You file it the way you want it, add the top coat, cure it, and it's done. That simple. You shape it out how you want it. You add bling. There's all kinds of nail art on Amazon Prime. Best brand there is. Give it a try. Take my word for it and give it a try. You will really enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this video and have a good day.